One.
Oh, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another scene set in Chronicles of Darkness Empire Director Moroccan for London. Tonight we set the scene on the far west side of London, just west of the borough of Kingston upon Thames, just across from the town of Kingston, actually. All the way on the southwest side, where Verve is holding her version of court, if it could be called that. It's closer to a rave where an abandoned industrial block has been transformed into a huge illegal street party. As use fluorescent lights shine all across the block, and people from all sorts of cultures, some good, some more illicit, gather to blow off some steam. And that is where we begin this scene. With Verve just sort of hanging around in some used sofas, which look like it's all just been sort of shoved together, very DIY, very last minute, of a couple of other kindred clay you recognize. One of them as a gangrel called Talon. Fairly, I wouldn't call him old, but he is an ancestor of a fair bit of age of your clan. He's just hanging around the area as well, enjoying himself with just sort of enjoying the party in general, really. That is him.
Okay. Chloe will leave Roadkill at home. She needs to talk to Verb, and she needs to be able to trust that, he'll be safe at home rather than being out in the open with her, is really how she's feeling anymore. And make her way over to what she knows is Verb's hiding hole.
Yeah. Verve, from your understanding of her, tends not to stay in one place for particularly long. It would be reasonable to assume that attitude has only grown more extreme given the current situation.
Erratic, since I can never seem to meet up with her at the right time.
Yeah, but Carthians generally know where to find her, and she's been hosting some events. She's been at the Carthian Fight Club, which recently was held in an old cistern in a disused part of the London sewers. A little institution that Talon himself runs on behalf of Earth, that tends to move from place to place. Talon himself was actually stated to have hit the arena last night, beat the shit out of some neonate who was trying to goad another gangrel to fight his battles for him. Some macaque called Ben.
I think I briefly met Ben. I think I briefly met Ben at one of the other meetups.
Might have been that Ben. There are a lot of Bens in London.
There is.
But and she's also been hosting events like these to sort of almost like a pre-war preparation, or like a sort of, how to put it, to build hype, sort of a rallying point for people. Also serves to shore up the issues with blood and vitae that the city is currently suffering from, with a lot of Iraqs being contested and not very safe to hunt within. Someone's going to be doing something elsewhere, and with all the fighting, people are going through their reserves of vitae very quickly, so even personal domains are drying up. And it has become apparent to Chloe that the hunger is beginning to set in, not perhaps with her, but with other kindred in the city.
No, there was one night, the last scene I was in, I rolled 0 successes, so she was just like, damn it.
Hunting for Chloe, yeah, Chloe would definitely realise that hunting has become substantially harder with all the racks out of all the racks. I won't say not in use, but clearly unsafe and masquerade sensitive, and with kindred going out of her way to look for enemies to fight makes navigating the city and hunting very difficult, and the situation is only deteriorating.
Which is why she's here to get her orders. Now that she's able to meet up with her. And she will make her way through the club and look for Verve.
Verve is clearly visible, and again is kind of sat down on a bunch of old ass sofas, which, despite the fact that they look horrendous, does lend itself to the rather DIY junkyard aesthetic.
Okay. DIY war chief throne looking thing.
It's hardly a throne. She's just sitting on some sofas. Verve is infamous for despising any sense of ceremony whatsoever.
About time I ran back into you.
Jesus, I haven't seen you since the fucking vote. Where have you been?
Oh man, been trying to find a decent meal. I finally found one.
Yeah, I've been taking a bit of a direct approach to that myself. Kind of saw that one coming. Hoping the Invictus didn't.
Yeah, I should have seen it coming too. I should not be surprised. But I was a little caught off guard. But of course, it happened the night that I was meeting up with some people.
I mean, blood's the great equalizer, isn't it? Everybody needs blood. Yeah.
So, I haven't been able to meet up with you. And luckily now I have. What are my orders?
I've got a couple of things I need you to do for me. Is that really... I'd really only trust you with, or something I need Guillotina's eyes on. So, tell me, what do you know about Revenants?
Not much.
Okay, long story short, you feed off someone, drain them dry and leave the body there, and sometimes they get back up. Closer to zombies in Kindred. But they have some of our powers, and there's a whole fucking lot of them. And there's only more of them getting made. A lot of them are, she points down, right underneath us. Was that a good thing going with them? But I've been hearing from Stanford that some Nosferatu called Grayman stepped in. You can actually roll me intelligence plus politics plus your Carthian status. Like,
Which is 1.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, 1 second here.
He's calling himself a grey man, but I'm not stupid.
Gray Man. Got it.
Well,
I'm just.
she says he's calling himself the grey man, but she keeps referring to him as Grayman for some reason.
So intelligence, what?
Intelligence plus Carthian status plus politics. Yes. The more involved you are in the Carthian movement, the more likely you are to know about this guy.
Roll 4. Survey says no.
No. Okay. You swear you've heard the term Grayman before? You certainly haven't heard of a Grey Man before. That's a very odd title.
Nah, I don't.
You were around the Carthians 20 years ago, back when... Oh, what happened? First big one. I thought he fucking died. Or at least I assumed he did. I mean, I saw him ash. I was there when Black Tomb's jackboots did it. Kind of came as a surprise to all of us.
Yeah.
Took back the racks from us and went all downhill from there. Then Arthur Havens got swatted, and well, I mean, the rest is history. I want to know what the fuck he's doing.
Just
I'm pretty fucking wary of a ghost showing up, and it's pretty fucking creepy to me that he's hanging around with a bunch of revenants, or at least somebody saying they're him. Now, I'm pretty certain it's not. I've told Stanford that because, again, I saw him fucking die. When you turn to dust, that's it. There's no coming back from that. I've seen being stronger than Grayman get fucking dusted, and they haven't come back. So this is that was a really fantastic fucking magic trick, or something's fucked up.
Okay.
There's other things. Stanford's prepping a team to go down and deal with him. I don't like that. Something's... He's not telling me something.
Wait, what about Stanford and the Ordo? He's going after them?
Stanford's prepping some multi-covenant team or something. Some multi-sect team to go investigate what the fuck's going on. He wants to look into the Revenants and Greyman's connection to them, but I just want to know what the fuck Greyman's doing back, because if it actually is him, then, well, I mean, he's leading an army of his own, and I want in on that.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take the third wheel if it gets us a victory.
Okay.
I also want to know if he wants to, if he's got plans. I mean, if he's got the army, it would be hard for him to swing it the other way at us and say, I'm back and I'm in charge again. And that worries me. I don't think he'd do that. It's not in his character, but Stanford seems to have a problem with him, and I don't know why, and he's being fucking coy about it. He says, he's accusing Greyman of being aligned with the birds. Now if he is, I can't help him there. I once was willing to fight to the death for this guy, but just go quiet for a moment. I've made my fair share of devil's bargains. I'm not dealing with these ones.
No. I can agree with you on that. I've never fully directly dealt with them, but I have heard plenty of stories.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, Stanford brought in some fucking rev with golden eyes, so he could just be bait and switching me, because if he has made some sort of fucking bargain with them or has brought in some sort of possessed revenant, then I'm gonna have problems with him.
Verve, and she moves closer and she kind of like kneels down, like crouches down in front of her, because she doesn't want to be openly talking about this.
Yeah.
One of my previous meetings with a group involving Miss Charlie of the Lankea,
yeah,
disclosed some very important information regarding those birds.
Well, what's she have to say?
That she got to spend the night with one.
What the fuck? Wasn't she dust?
Don't know. Mostly because even her sire doesn't even know about this.
Is Charlie... Who's the sire?
Baneforth.
She looks up towards the ceiling, a look of recognition and like, are you fucking kidding me though? Just that stare of like, are you fucking serious? A mixture of exasperation and frustration crosses over her face.
Apparently she went through a night of hell. It was one of her first of 3 nights. And she ran into one at a park. And then she was hunted by another that had yellow eyes. Like, she's trying to remember the story that Carly blurted out at this get-together. Chased by a few men, one with glowing yellow eyes, calling himself the Sun. She went back to the park and crawled into a tiny hole again thinking she was safe and woke up at Constantine's.
Constantine, I know that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe there's a reason she's not Asha.
Apparently, he pulled something out of her, and she's been
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, he can do weird shit. I'm not really. But he's got a thing for those fucking things.
So does this child or who's in town?
This is Charlotte.
His childer is the Alexander Hartwell.
I've heard of that guy.
Yeah. Apparently
He's
he can
offering
make
us.
weapons.
He's offering us assistance. Yeah.
The weapons?
Yeah, he's offering us a whole lot. I don't know if he can back it up, and I'm pretty certain he's double dealing.
Oh, I'm
You
pretty
find
sure.
evidence of that. Yeah, if he's double dealing.
But I mean, if he's double dealing, at least
You,
we can beat somebody on the field with the same weapons and not be, caught carrying less.
I don't like double dealers. I don't like people who go behind somebody else's back to fuck him over like that. If you find evidence of it, bring it to light. I want to make an example of people like that.
You got it.
Miolo's got his hands full sanctified anyway, so we can afford to take a pot shot the order. They really want to pull that shit. Wouldn't be the first time. They did it in the first war.
Yeah.
Yeah. Made a whole bunch of, I'm not sure what to call them, like fucking kindred juggernauts who go around some fucking super frenzy, burn out, and then one of us would eventually have to put them down.
Interesting.
Apparently. Yeah, I don't know much about it, other than that Graham was involved in that deal, but obviously that might be something to talk to him about if he's willing to open up about it.
Yeah.
That's assuming it's him.
So confirm if it's even him in the first place.
Yeah. I mean, it's not him, then, I mean, he's already tricked fucking everybody else, so. But I need to know where his headspace is at. I need to know what he's gonna do with his own army underneath the city. Because it's not a coincidence that he shows up just as the revenants are all breeding like rabbits.
Yeah.
And with people saying there's birds about all this happening. There's another layer to this, but I don't know what it is yet.
Okay. While we're on the mission, my mission went well. Just took me a while, but that's for another time. I'll save that for another time. But all in all, that mission went well. I'm just sorry that it took me so long to get back.
Yeah. That's another thing we're gonna do. We're gonna hit two places. One of them will be just you, and then the other's gonna be all of us. All of us. The all of us one I can't tell you about right now because there's a good shot there's some skeevy nozzle on the cat in here that might be on the wrong side of this war. And I don't want to give up anything.
Got it.
That they might catch. But it's gonna be big. It's gonna be the turning point on this. It will net us a lot of goodwill for the city. It's gonna get a whole bunch of establishment infantry killed.
Well, at least you know I don't die easy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big job.
So where do you want me to hit?
Well, that's part of the job, or rather part of a bigger job.
Okay.
We need. I have eyes on a few individuals who actually know how locked down the place is. I need you to go collect one of them for me.
Who am I collecting?
She reaches into a pocket and pulls out a phone, just scrolls on it. It's a guy called McDonald. He's your blood. Establishment sort though.
Okay.
Wears a suit, but he's of your blood, so he knows how to handle himself in a brawl.
Where can I find him? Chab and MB were resourceful enough to get us a map of his movements and then hangouts. Tends to move between Modern Invictus territory a lot. Still uses the Elysium rack though, quite frequently, so you probably find him there. But be careful though, because Keeper's gone establishment, so it's not exactly friendly to our particular movement no more. Never was in retrospect, but it's openly so now, which makes it even fucking worse for us. At least they're being honest at this point. Yeah.
But yeah, she's I can't wait to fucking cross her, but I wouldn't recommend you do so and pursue this guy and wait till he leaves or something.
Mm-hmm.
Get back the area, because she's old. She'll find out shit about you and then she'll use that to fuck you up. It's how she does things. And she has gauntlets. She has gauntlet security helping her out, and well,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know you can take a lot of bullets, but you're gonna be taking a lot of bullets if you get in their way.
Nah. Just because I can doesn't mean I want to.
Yeah. You know, you're so certain that you could that you didn't stop to think if you should.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's he's still frequenting the Elysium, some of the contested racks, so you could find him there.
Okay.
And it's not, well, the reason I'm only sending you is because it's, if I were to send a group of you, this needs to be done quietly. I don't normally say that, but I don't want to give any hint that that we know.
Yeah.
Because if they find out, if they're given even a few nights, the place we're gonna hit, I imagine it'll just be fucking bugged out, rigged to blow, completely deserted.
Could be a trap.
Yeah. I don't wanna this is gonna be fucking huge, and I can't risk anyone giving the game away yet.
Okay.
Once we get this guy, Chav and MB have already found a couple of others. We've already got a fairly good picture, but this guy had some pretty serious access.
My question is he gonna come quietly?
Oh,
Or
fuck no.
No.
You're gonna have to kick a shit out of him.
Right. Got it.
He's Invictus. Probably one of the sheriff's secret archons, if everything I've heard was to be believed. Which would probably explain why it's so much access at all. The only reason we know about the place we're going to hit is because one of them came forward at some point. And I can't say any more about that because that will get later on itself. Yeah. And I'm assuming everything I'm saying right now is being fucking listened to on some sort of wire, or some sort of Nosferatu standing up in the fucking corner, or am I kept just glaring at me with this fucking I know what you're talking about eyes, that fucking all-spec shit, or whatever it's called.
And she'll just look around. She will look around at that point just to, like, make sure of it. Make sure, see if she can see anything.
Nah, people are giving this area a fairly wide berth. Most of the people here are actually mortal, but they're giving this area a fairly wide berth. And they're certainly not going to overhear you. The music is far too loud, and most people are just enjoying the night. So yeah, I need Remus fucking handle.
Okay. I have a favor to ask.
What is it?
Because you know I will do everything you want me on this list.
Fuck yeah. That's why I'm asking you to do it. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm telling you to do something, well, no, I'm telling you.
Right. But I'm asking you a favor.
Sure. What is it?
Marcus Irons. He's an Ordo.
Yeah.
He's proven some worth.
Okay.
Baneforth came in on one of our meetings and said that he's going after the Ordo and offered him one less chance of joining the Lankea. He still offered protection to Marcus, but the thing is that, especially now after hearing Charlie's story, I want to make sure that we can watch him.
We're nominally, I say nominally, allied to the Sanctified. Then again, they decided to piss off virtually everyone in the city but us, and before that, Baneforth had done a great deal to piss us off in particular.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, he actually got one of us staked and brought before the Archbishop at one point, so weren't exactly fans of him until recently. We still aren't, at least I'm not. I remember that shit. I don't think Stanford's a fan, to be fair. I think Baneforth is one of the few areas where me and Stanford agree. I don't think any of us really like him.
No, I don't like him. I don't get a good feel off of him. And he always happens to show up.
I mean, I'd say I'd admire his conviction, but then I really don't. So, if you want to kill the entire city in there with God that doesn't give a shit, then go ahead. But I'm certainly not going to be a part of it. And we don't need enemies. We don't really need the Ordo as an enemy. I don't want them playing fucking Kingmaker like they did last time.
All I'm asking is that Marcus and his own are protected.
Yeah, we'll set a guard on Marcus. I mean, it gives us an in with the Order at the very least. I mean, gives us an in with Hartwell. I don't know what his intentions are. Marcus could probably elaborate on that. So I don't trust him at all.
Yeah.
I don't like it when people come to me promising the sun and the moon.
Yeah, because you never know who else he's promising it to. That's why I stopped dating.
I mean, he'll give us the moon, he'll give the old man the sun. And I wish I prefer.
But Marcus, if he knows already that if he has to retreat from his haven, he can go directly to mine. So it's just.
All right. I'll put someone on him. Can't spare any more than the one guy though. We're working on enough fronts as it is.
No, you're fine. I'm not asking that you put a guard on him. I'm just saying, if he has to retreat from his haven, that just let your guillotine know that he's okay on Carthian.
I'll let him know that he's kosher.
Okay. That's all I'm asking.
I respect it.
What else do you need me to do?
Huh. Well, I've got Carthians running all over the fucking city, seeing what they can find out, seeing what they can hear. If you happen to, if you want to get your feet wet, I mean, we can always use another pair of hands. The wreck is currently trading hands like hot fucking potato.
Mm-hmm.
And I need someone to find more about this Gauntlet organization.
Gorgon organization?
Gauntlet. It's
Sorry.
It's a PMC. It's run by a kindred named Cynthia Gauntlet. I know it's obnoxious as shit, but she's half the Invictus's fucking muscle right now. I don't know what else Black Tomb has got up their sleeve, but Cynthia seems to be their main mortal force right now.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing around like borderline fucking military equipped mortals, punch our shit in. We haven't had a lot of police issues recently. I think Stanford's been running interference on that. But that and a couple of his other primogen as well. There's a guy called Dennis Fast. We got very little on him. Chad and MB of they've been working on other targets. So if you find anyone interested in giving any of those figures a black eye, I'd appreciate it. Faust, we don't know much about.
Okay.
He's a Daver, he's an Anciller, and he wasn't particularly important until a couple of decades ago. So I don't know if he's a placeholder primogen or if he's actually of some importance to the prince. Either way, getting rid of him is gonna cause the prince to lose a lot of fucking face in front of his peers.
Alright.
Yeah. And do try and keep an eye on Stanford's guys. They've been a bit sketchy. I don't know what it is, but they're raising my eyebrows.
They're sketchy?
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. I don't think some of them have the same heart for the fight that we do. But I don't have time for cowards or deserters. So just keep an eye out for that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy, but I'll be that fucking guy if I need to be.
Yeah. No, it's understandable.
Don't want to put Carthian heads on pikes. I'd rather do that for the Invictus. But if we've got runners, I'll gladly set the fucking example then. But yeah, welcome to the shit show. It's what London's always been. Just seeing it for what it is now.
Oh yeah. No, I know about it.
Yeah.
Vision just kind of faded a little bit. Alright.
Yeah.
Nothing else?
That's it.
That's it?
I mean, I've given you enough to do, haven't I? I've given you like 5 different people to keep the shit out of.
Oh yeah.
Well, preferably kill.
Yeah. You know,
I mean, what more could a girl ask for?
I don't know. Maybe consider Hartwell and his weapons. But again, I will keep an eye out.
I'm not going to turn down well, if he is double dealing, I'm not going to fucking turn down the extra help just because I don't want the establishment to have the advantage. And if he isn't, well, I'll happily take the advantage he's offering us.
Wait, because again, apparently he's got some nice shadow weapons that I'd like to get my hands on. Just saying.
That's it. Enjoy the pie. Enjoy the hunting.
Happy hunting.
Yeah.
She'll get back to her feet. Take one more look around. This is a nice hiding hole.
Yeah. Won't exist in 24 hours, so enjoy while that lasts.
Oh heck yeah, then I'll take that. And she'll just give like a slight curtsy and just be like, "Good night, Verb."
Oh, fuck you.
I had to. Come on. I've been holding back this entire time.
I've killed people for less.
Good night.
You laugh. She's not joking.
Oh my god. Good night, Verb.
See you around, Chloe.
I'll see you in a week.
Yeah. Bring some bodies with you.
Gladly.
Fucking magnificent.
And she'll get up and she, you know what, she has a party in a while. She will go and enjoy the lights, enjoy the music before heading out.
It's very easy to get into the rhythm of things here. Yeah, a lot of pretty much everything is perfect clean theme. Like an industrial block party of industrial music and furnishings that look like they came off a dump truck. Everybody knows what they're here for and why they're here.
Mm-hmm.
There are no rules, but that's what people love about the place, and it's very easy for you to find someone if you're looking to feed. It'd be very simple. I'll actually say, because you're in this area, we'll give you an extra hunting roll as the scene concludes.
Ooh,
if you'd like to make that now.
Yeah. Now this would be the horrible time to fail.
It would be a sad time to fail. The dice penalty will not apply here because, well, this is a pretty packed event.
So what's not going to count?
The -3 dice penalty.
Okay, so 4.
Yeah. Okay, you gotta. Okay, so you managed to find somebody. Unfortunately, they're more than willing. The only issue is that they've already been fed on this evening, so you have to go a little bit light on them.
Yeah.
Once you're done with them, they're a little bit tired, but hell, you give them a good time, and you take a good time from them. That's not to love.
Gladly partake and then, head home.
And I think that is a good place for us to end the scene. Thank you, players playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. Thank you, Jason, for hosting, because it is like 4:30 for you or something ridiculous. It's like 5 a.m. for you or something ridiculous.
10 to 5 in the morning.
That is terrifying. I think I'm terrifying. I don't want to see. I'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.